Right, so early. Well, it's like 7 o'clock. Come over to have a quick look at the trees. These ones have dried out, right? These were sitting in water before. We've still got one underwater over there, which is the worst one.
See that fish that come out in the morning?
You can see all the fish over there. There's absolutely loads of them still in there. See if I can get any closer. When we get closer, a lot of them dive down to the bottom. So this tree is still sitting in the water. We don't know if it will pull through or not. So you can see all the road here is almost all dried out. Yeah, we're not sure about that tree over there. But if it dies, it dies. And either we'll build the mound up and replant it, or we'll put something in there that doesn't mind sitting in water. So we're sitting here having our morning coffee now.
Where's Gorgie?
Gorgie is down under here. Oh.
Okay, your head.
So we're starting the day with a bit of a clear up. So that's that. I've had a bit of a sweep up. Because of the way we live here with everything open, you do get a bit of dust coming in from the farm, and the dogs bring a bit of dust in. They love getting dusty, these dogs. I know I'm putting Gorgie more often on the video than Bung Bung, the black dog. But that's just how it is. Bung Bung is always off, like, patrolling somewhere. He's not patrolling at the moment, but he's over here. But Bung Bung doesn't sit as close to us as Gorgie does. He always seems to take up position on the perimeter somewhere, ready to bark at one of the neighbours. So this week is basically do a few errands, get everything sorted out. So next week we're kind of freed up to then start taking care of the trees. I think today we're off to the dentist. But one of the errands I want to do is sort out these dogs in the back of this pickup truck. Because at the moment, I mean, there is a chance that they could jump over the side while we're going along. Now, thankfully, they haven't done that yet, but I don't want to take the chance. What I'm thinking is some kind of tie point down here, and then short leads so they can look over the side but not jump. But we'll figure it out, eh? Bang, bang. Right, in the car. Driving out under the durian branches of the neighbour. So I can see the dogs over the side in the mirror. That's how I know they haven't fallen out. Or in the rear view mirror. So it only takes 5 minutes for us to get into town. We've got this big petrol station here as well, with a 7-Eleven and a little hotel and all sorts. So this is the bridge coming into the town. The water levels here were really swollen before with all the rain. Ooh, ooh. So this is like the main market area for the town. We just got to go and buy an umbrella so the dogs can be in the shade. I think Pen's buying the umbrella just here. It's a pretty cool looking pickup truck. I love the look of these old pickups, but locals like the husky. But he doesn't bite, no, he's good. He's a good dog. Pen's got the new umbrella. I was just saying, I like the look of these old pickup trucks, but I wouldn't change, you know, the modern convenience, the air conditioning and all that. Can't be beat. Pen's come for an eye test in here. This guy fixes watches as well by the look of it. Hilux looking good. 2.8 4x4 double cab automatic. That's number one. Bang bang, number one. It's quite funny here because the people come round the corner here. The first thing they see is a foreigner standing in the middle of the road. And then they see the dogs, and they're torn between wanting to look at me and what I'm doing with the dogs and negotiating the corner here. I'm really thirsty, but I think we're going to the dentist or something, so I'm trying not to eat or drink anything at the moment. One good thing about Thailand is there's always a cool pickup truck to look at wherever you go. It took bloody ages. So come over to the dentist over here, but there's already a big queue. Don't want to leave the dog sitting in the sun for like an hour or something while we queue. See, the sun's getting up quite high now. See, all the cars are parked in the sun, there's no shade anymore. So we thought we'd call it quits for today, but we're just getting these drinks here because they're pretty decent. Just put freshly squeezed fruit and ice, all blended together. Nice and cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is fruit again? Forget. Saran fruit.
Passion fruit.
Passion fruit.
It's super cold. Has it got salt in it as well?
Yeah.
Oh, the brain freeze is real though. Come on, time to go home. So we found a shady tree we can park the dogs under while we stop for a bit of food. That's that then. We had a quick pad prao, penat some noodles. Just having a little drive up the road from where our farm is. It's quite a tight corner. Just gonna pop up and have a look at this house up here. So we've got quite a nice spot here, right by the river. So this is the building we come to have a quick look at. It's a pretty nice spot. So they've got this deck up here. You can see the mountains and a waterfall right here. It'd be pretty cool to live in this. We're trying to get ideas about our own bungalow and thinking about what size it should be, what shape it should be, whether we should have like a second floor like they've got here. Having a look at this is like a bedroom and toilet. This is a 5x3, which I think is about a minimum we'd get away with. I reckon a 5x4 minimum, so once you stick a wardrobe in, once you stick a bed in, it starts to feel small. So it looks like they're building a solar over there under the trees as well, sit by the river. It's pretty nice. Got steps going right down to the water. So yeah, we wanted to come have a quick look at this. This lady is recommending her builder, saying they seem to be pretty good so far. And I also wanted to come and see the design. So far, this builder's cost 400,000 baht. You can see the mountains there, limestone cliffs. It's pretty nice. So what the total's going to be when it's finished, I'm not sure. I would guess it's going to cost 400,000 to now. I guess it's going to be another 400,000 by the time it's finished. So maybe 20,000 quid to build something like that. It's pretty nice. I like the big like wooden pole up there. It's quite a nice feature. So this spot right here is where we're thinking of putting our bungalow. And we do have the mountain view over there. So it makes me think maybe we should do something like that place over there, have a downstairs and an upstairs with a nice open air deck so we can look out at the mountains in the morning and whatever. But anyhow, that's given me quite a lot to think about, and I'm really glad I went to see that place. I think it was really nice looking, and I'm sure you would agree. So I might put an end to the video about here. It's midday, pretty bloody hot. We're all back in the farm. This guy's come in, he does the grass cutting. Sometimes Pen cuts the grass herself, sometimes she can't be bothered and she'll pay this guy to come and do some of it. So you can see all the grass he's been cutting. Where he's got up to about there's a bit of a line. So we get him to do all the flat bits and then we get him to leave the tops alone, and then Pen does the tops herself normally.